Yes, welcome to Pure Class. Today's video we want to be looking at the introduction to Microsoft Word, the basic of Microsoft Word. So if you are new to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Also give this video a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section any type of video you want us to talk about in PowerPoint, Excel, and Microsoft Word, and I'll be willing to do that for you. So we want to look at the basic of Microsoft Word. Now, this is my desktop environment. So what you need to do is you can come down to the taskbar. This is the Microsoft Word icon here, but if you don't have it here, you can go to your search menu and type in Word, and you're going to see the app displayed there. So but for now, let me use this the taskbar. So I'll double click on the taskbar and using Microsoft Word 2019. So if you look at this place, you can see different templates. This is blank document, adjust it later, and stuff. You see different templates. You can even go online to get more templates by searching at this place. Click on here and search for templates. That you must be online. So we're going to make use of blank document in this tutorial. So if you've seen my previous video, I talked about the Microsoft Word environment, where I talked about the title bar, the quick access toolbar, the tabs and ribbons, but I'm going to just give a quick review of that. So here that is written document 1 is called what? The title bar, and this is the quick access toolbar. The title bar is where the title of your document is being displayed, and this is the quick access toolbar where tools you use often are being displayed. And this is the tab. We have different tabs. We have the file home tab, insert tab, design, layout, references, mailings, review and help. We also have each tab has its own ribbons. Like these are the ribbons for the home tab, and these are the ribbons for the insert tab. You can see that in each of the ribbons we have groups. For instance, these are the ribbons having group of clipboard group, font, paragraph and stuff like that. The insert has its own ribbon. So any of the tabs that you click on, the ribbons available for that tab are being displayed. You have layouts and so on and so forth. We have these. Okay, so each tab has its own ribbons. Now if you look at this is the work environment, this is the blinking cursor that shows that this is where your working starts. You can't type here unless you reduce the ruler. Now this ruler doesn't display in all these recent Microsoft Word like 2016, 2019 unless you bring it out. Now to remove this ruler, all you need to do is to come to the view icon. The view icon, you're going to see ruler, just check it. Some of you may have this environment to look like this, okay, without the ruler being displayed. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to get it back. Okay, this is scroll bar. You can scroll up and then. Now, assuming you're typing and you want your screen, you want your paper to very bold, you can come down here and zoom in. So if you zoom in, you can see that you'll be seeing it very clear to you and very close to you. You can also zoom out at this point. Okay, you can still zoom in. You can even make it smaller. You can make it bigger. So as you wish, depending on you. This is where the number of pages you're working on is being written, and your current page is also being displayed here. This is the number of words. Probably you were told in school that you should make write a letter not more than 500 words. You can use here to get the number of words you've written so far, including dash, and given that you've given a space, it's being counted and stuff like that. Okay, so probably you don't have the ruler being displayed in your screen. All you need to do is to search for where ruler is, but searching for it, you can just keep on going. You can just see you look for ruler, but the ruler is in the view. You can just check it and you get the ruler icon. Now let's assume that you don't know, instead of you going through the tab looking for ruler, you can just come here, tell them what you want. You can just type in ruler, and once you type in ruler, you might be able to get it immediately, or you just show. Okay, or I just saw it now. Show ruler, you can see that show ruler. Just click on show ruler and the ruler will appear. So this place shows that the margins are here. If I decide to, let me say I type in I want to type in name of student. Okay, let's just see. I want to show you something. Name of student, gender of student. Okay, let's just for illustration. Now you can see that this started from this particular point. Now if I tend to increase it, now I'm going to get, okay, you can see that, take it up. So it depends on you how you want your ruler to be, where you want to start from, and the margin that you were given in school or in your workplace to have. Now let's say we want to talk about Pure Class. Okay, we want to talk about welcome to Pure Class. So let's look at some basic things, okay? Now look, this is pure class. We can decide to highlight. When you want to make any effect on the fonts, these are fonts. You can see here now you have 10 words. You can see that 10 words is being written here. When you have this, can you want to make effect on any of the documents, all you need to do is to highlight it. You must highlight. If you don't highlight, it's not going to be, no effect to be displayed. So let's highlight this. If you highlight this now, you can see this and this effect, this lines, these numbers coming out. You can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can even change the font style. The font style, that is the handwriting of your work. Let's just call it handwriting. You can remove the italics, you can increase the font. Okay, you can increase the font size, or you can reduce the font size. You can increase the index this way. You can even zoom out. So all this you can reduce it by using this decrease index. So you can see that. So these are, if you don't want to use this one, you can come to the home tab, look at the ribbon here, the font ribbon. You can see that the font ribbon, you can underline each of them. So these are used. You can even give it, you can give a line stroke and you can remove it. Now let's say I want to remove the underline and I want to give the underline to just this one. So all I need to do, you can change the font style if you want to change the font style. Okay, you can go, I can underline it. Now when I underline it, there are different styles of underline. You can choose any one of your choice. You can pick any one of your choice. You can as well give it color. You can give the line color. So you have the color here, so you just pick the color of your choice, give it color. Then you can as well give it some kind of effect. You can give it some kind of effect, can give it a shadow, reflection. You can bring shadow to it. You can, you can do so many things to it, and it moves on. You can see that. So you can do a lot of things to this. You can change to lowercase. This is Algeria is just strictly on uppercase. So let's just use something else so that you can see the beauty of what I'm talking about. So let's see this. You can see that welcome to pure class. You can change it to uppercase. Okay, you can change it to, okay, let's zoom this in so that you can be seeing this very well. Okay, this is it. You can come here and change the casing style. You can toggle it, you can capitalize each word, that the first letter of the word. You can give it uppercase. Sentence case, you can give sentence case is just the first this thing. You can just give it uppercase. So let's just stick with uppercase at this point. So these are basically what you can do to read. You can even give it font color or stuff like that. Let's see, you can give it font color. Now let's assume that you do what you're looking for is not here, maybe something like double strike through. You can click on this drop arrow here. You can come here and format it further. You can give it double strike through. You can see the effect will be shown here. So a lot of things that you can do to your work are so beautiful things you can do to your work. So these are basically, you can remove the double strike through. You can see the effect here. You can then click on OK and it gives the effect here. So you come to the paragraph, you can see the spacing. I can centralize it. I can take it to the right. I can make it justify. Justify is mainly used for typing. You document it, makes your work align very well and beautified. Okay, so I'm going to take it to the center. You can give numbers here. You can give different bullets. You can see that you can give different bullets here. Okay, so any one of your choice depending on what you want. So let's just stick with what we have already. You can number here. You can give different types of numbers. So these are basically what you can do. So if you want to arrange alphabetically, I mean, you can see that. You can see it here also. Now let's assume you're typing a huge work. Let's say I want to type in a lot of things. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bell. Turn on the notification bell. Okay, we just want to try to notification bell, and also give this video thousands of likes. So want to make it have thousands of likes, and that give it a thumbs up. Okay, so you can see that. Let's just stop here. So you can see that it follows the effect because I actually from here gave it an enter, so it gave it the same effects I've given to the previous one. So I can come here and remove all those effects, remove underline. I can actually reduce it. Okay, I'm decrease the index. I can actually make it to be in the left direction. So I can see change the font style. Okay, I can change the font. No, I can leave the font style the way it is. I can do a lot of things with this. I can remove the effect. I can say reflection was give it no reflection. I can okay, so I can change it to be shadow to be no shadow, so it's just basically the way it is. So this is it. So I can as well decrease it and decrease the indent and stuff like that. I can also change the font style, so you can see that it's getting beautiful and beautiful. So with this now you can do a lot of things. Maybe you were told to give, okay, let's copy this. Okay, let me make it let's change the color so that you can understand what I'm doing. So you control copy. I'm going to do this. Let me just duplicate it so that you understand the beauty of what I'm trying to show you. Okay, you see this, I've duplicated my text. Okay, I can come here and give it another color of my choice. So this is basically, this is just okay, you can see that I can come over here and give it another color of my choice. Now if the color you're looking for is not, you can go to more colors. From more colors you can change, go to gradients. From gradients you can go to more gradients and stuff like that. Beautiful things you can do to this work. So let's continue. Let's okay, let's go ahead. So I can just use this color. Okay, so let's say you were told to give it maybe you're typing project research, making research, and you were told to leave it in a number. You told to give it 1.5 or double line spacing. So you come over your under paragraphing, you come over here, you click on this, you're going to see double 1.0, 1.50, 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, 3.0. So if they say remove space after paragraph, you can see how it is. It comes together. That is after each of the paragraph there is no space. So you can come over here again and put in double line spacing. 2.0 is double line spacing. So when I give double line spacing, you can see how beautiful it is. So this helps you to beautify your work. You can just come here and hit on justify to make the work more aligned to your text. So these are basically how you can do a lot of things. A lot of things can be done to this. So also, probably you just want to change style. You can come over here. Let's say you want to change the style. If maybe you don't have time to beautify, you can come over to styles and pick. You can see there is a normal style. You can just pick any style of your choice here. You can see there are a lot of styles you can just pick from here. If you want to change style, you can really drop down menu to pick more style. You can even clear format. You can do a lot of things here. If you like it, prefer it this way, you can do it this way. A whole lot of things that you can do here. So this is basically how to basic of introduction to Microsoft Word. Now let's see, we can also do other things like inserting pictures and stuff like that. So let's hit enter. Now let's see, you can look at it now. I have this space. Probably I want to insert picture or shapes. You can, with the word insert, you know you're talking about the insert bar, insert tab. So you click on insert. We were in home, you click on insert. In insert you can add cover page, blank page, page break and stuff like that. You can add a table. To draw table, just click on table. So like this. Now the table is read as what? Column by row. You can see red column by row. So you can have column 2. See that you have a lot of columns here. You have column 10, row 2. So you can either hit on this and get what you want, or you can also come over. Let's say I want to add table here. I can still go to insert, and if you go to insert, you can decide to draw table. You can decide to insert the table. Let's say I want to insert the table. I can say let me insert 5 by 2, or I can increase it to 8 by 2, and all I need to do is to click on OK if I'm okay with what I needed. So this is basically how to do that. You can change the style of your table. You can change the style of the table. Probably I want it to be like this, I want it to be like this, I want it to be like this. So any style of table you want, you can actually change. You can come and click on this place to see different types of tables. You can see that, beautify your tables and do a lot of things. So you change the border, you can increase a lot of things. You can do internal border and external border. You can see the layers here where you can insert a lot of things, do beautiful things about tables. So let's also look at how to insert pictures and other stuff. So I'm going to click on enter. Okay, that's not what I want to do now. Click enter. So you can see insert pictures from your computer. You can see online pictures, you can see shapes. So let's look at shapes first. Come to shapes. If you click on shapes, you're going to see different types of shapes. So you can insert any shape of your choice. You click on the shape you want and then hold down your left key in your mouse and on your computer pad. You can see that. So with this, sometimes you may not be able to, okay, let's see, with this you can see another format. Remember that there was nothing like format tab in the initial when you open the Microsoft Word at the initial time. You will not see anything like format tab. But once you bring out any image or table, anything, any other external thing, bring it out here, you're going to see the format tab where you want it to make effect to your table. So with this now, you can make different effects to the table. You can see this, you can use it to, you can use it that. So there are a lot of things you can make to your table. So you can change the feel, can give it fill color. You can see that you can give it a outline color, you can give it outline weight. So a lot of things you can do to that. You can give it outline color, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of things. So this is basically you can give it effects, a lot of things. You can give it 3D effect. So a lot of things that you can do to this. So there are a lot of things you can do it. You can increase it, you can do a lot of things. So let's look at how to insert pictures. Okay, I'm already having 2 pages. So if you want to insert pictures, all you need to do is to come to insert menu, go to insert menu, click on pictures. Once you click on picture, it takes you to your desktop. Okay, in your desktop now you have a lot of pictures there. So all you need to do is to click on the picture you want. Once you click on the picture you want, if you look at this picture, you observe something that this picture is bigger than the size you want it. Probably you want just a small picture, but if you want to add it, you're going to see that the pictures is very big. So what can you do to this picture? You notice this format and tab comes up again, so we can do a lot of things to this picture. First of all, if you look at this, I can't move this picture. Can you see it? It's very difficult for me to move it. So all you need to do is to, if you are come to this layout options here, you click on this layout options. Once you click on this layout options, or depending on your kind of Microsoft Word you're using, you can see what they call wrap text, or you use this. Once you click on this, you're going to see behind text. Either you use behind text or you use in front of text. So let's just click on behind text. Behind text means at the back of the text. If you click on behind text, you can see that now I can easily move my pictures. Remember in the initial time I couldn't move my pictures this way, but now I can easily move my pictures to anywhere I want. You can see that now. Let's say I want to move it to be behind this text. Wow, it's beautiful. So I'm moving it to be behind this text. So let's say I want to reduce it. So you can see this icon here. Just drag it. Can you see that? I just drag it. Once I drag it, I can lift it. Okay, let's say I want to take it to this place. So you just drag it. You can resize it as you want. You can see that. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So you can just resize it. Once you resize it, then there's so many things you can do to it. You can give it picture style. You can see that picture style. You can do a lot of, you can give it frame. Okay, I think I like that frame. So you can say, okay, I think I prefer this one. There are a lot of things you can do to this. You can even bring out more effect right from here. A lot of things. You can make it this way. You can make it this way. So a lot of things. So let's just leave it this way. Okay, let's know. I think I prefer another one. So there are a lot of things, bunch of things you can do here. Let's leave it this way. Okay. So a lot of things you can do. So this is basically how you can insert pictures and stuff like that. If you want to insert from online, click on online pictures and you get pictures from your online and stuff like that. There are a lot of things you can do. Chat, you can do a lot of things here. So this is basically the basic of Microsoft Word. There are a lot of things you can do in Microsoft Word. There are a lot of things you can design Microsoft Word. But with this okay, let's see another one. You can come to layout. Probably you want the margin. You want the orientation. Probably they gave you margin. What you were typing, they told you to use why they gave you the margin to use custom. So you just come here and click on the margin. Maybe they explain to you. Once you click on it, you can also give it more style. So you have the orientation. You want your document to be portrait. You want it to be landscape. If you want it to be landscape, just click on her landscape. You can see the system will automatically be wider. You have the width will be wider than the length. You can see that. So I think I want my own to be in portrait. So you go back, take it back to portrait. Size of paper, you can choose the size of paper you're printing it with and stuff like that. You can add columns, 2 columns and stuff like that. You can say you want it to be 2 columns. You can see that once you say 2 columns, see how it's going to be. So this is basically how it's a beautiful thing. Okay, you see that. So if it's 2 columns, you can just take this guy, drag it, take it here. So take back the picture, put it here so you can see. Just move it along. This is just beautiful. So you take it, beautify your work and move on. So these are basically what you can do to in Microsoft Word. A lot of things you can do in Microsoft Word. So as time goes on, I'll giving you more videos on Microsoft Word, how to do a lot of things in Microsoft Word. You can even talk about okay, let's say okay, come down here. can see a lot of things. You can go to a referencing. Okay, you want to talk about table of content. We are writing project. You can see the table of content here. You can make it makes it easy for you to do table of content. If you want me to talk about more videos on things like this, you can drop it down in comment section, and I will be willing to discuss all those type of videos for you. So you can see that there are a lot of things, spelling and grammar. Let's say, okay, look at I've been typing. Okay, let's just click on spelling and grammar. You can see the only spelling they found is this. Okay, let's close it. Let me just type something. Let me make one error. Okay, let's say I want to type in video, and I typed in video making. So I also type in, maybe drop a comment. I say I mean to type comment. I type comment in the comment section. So you can see this with this. Now let's go back to spelling and grammar. You're going to see, okay, can you see it? It captures that I made a mistake here. Drop a comment in the comment, so you can even hit it to listen on what they're going to say.
Drop a comment in the comment.
Okay, in the comment. You see, drop a comment in the comment. Meanwhile, let's say I wrote drop a comment in the comment section. You can see that. So I still hit on that spelling and grammar. I still bring it out. Can you see that? You can
drop a comment in the comment section.
You can see that. So you see the correction. The comment. This comment is not correct. So this is correct one. Comment. They can even give you synonyms, remark, judgment, explanation. So if it's this one you prefer, you're gonna hit on it. Once you hit on it, it's going to be corrected. You can see that they have corrected. They drop a comment in the comment section. So there are a lot of things. It just does the proofreading for you. And this is word count. You can use the word count to also tell. You can see it statistics of word count in this document. Pages is 1 page. For page 1, you have words, 4 words, characters 36, character with spaces 39, paragraph 0, line string. So this can enable you to follow your what you were told to do in school or in your workplace and stuff like that. So this is basically it. A lot of things you can translate. You can even do translation. Okay, translate selection of solo things. You can change PDF to Word. And I think I'm going to drop a video on PDF to Word, how to convert PDF to Word in my videos, upcoming videos. So these are basically what you can do. You can a lot of things. So if there's any video you want me to make on Microsoft Word or PowerPoint or Excel, drop it down in the comment section, and I will be happy to do that for you. So these are things you can do in Microsoft Word. So see you. Remember to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and hit and drop a comment in the comment section. So a lot of things. Now let's say you want to save this document. You want to save this document so that maybe in future, whenever you want to make use of it again, you can also grab it. So let's say let me first of all erase this. So erase this. I'm gonna have let's see, I want to have a neat work here. So what you're going to do is come to file. There are two types of save. We have the save as and we have the save. Save as you used to save your work for the first time. Why? Okay, look at it. Let's just say, let me take it down here so that I can explain what I'm talking about. Save as, we talk about save as. Oh, sorry. Save as and save. Okay. Save as is used to save your work for the first time. If you want to talk about save as is used to save your work for the very first time. Save as is used to save your work for the very first time. So why save is the continuous saving. Save is what? Continuous saving. If you want to continue saving your work all the time. Okay, so this one is continuous saving, while this one is for use to save your work for the first time. So let's say I want to save my work. I come to file, go to file, you see save as here. You can see that you hit on save as. Once you come to save as, you're going to see where do you want to save it. Do you want to save it on this PC, OneDrive? If you know what OneDrive is, you can do that. And this PC, once you click on this PC, then you come here, where do you want to save it? Under your document, downloads, or desktop. So I'm going to click on desktop. Once I click on desktop, you're going to see that. Click on desktop. You can see that. And I'm going to type in Pew class. Okay, let's just type in Pew. Okay, no, let's just type in Microsoft Word class. Microsoft Word tutorial. So you can see that. So you're gonna click on save. Now what save as type, what document, how save it as PDF, what 97 2003 template. How do you want to save this work? So if you want to save it as PDF, you hit on PDF. If you want to save it as ordinary Microsoft Word document, you leave it the way it is and you hit the save. Once you hit on the save, it will be saved. Okay, so we've saved it, and now if you look at the title bar, is now wearing Microsoft Word tutorial. You can see that that is what I call the title bar. So if I minimize this and go to my desktop, you're going to see it here, Microsoft Word tutorial. So when next I want to open this work, I'm going to see it there. So let's say I open it again. Let's close this Microsoft Word environment now. So once I click on close, you can do equations and a lot of things in this. Yeah, you can even insert word art. So any word art of your choice. So let's say, okay, this is a word art. Okay, sorry. Let's say type your text here. So whichever text you type is going to have effect there. Okay, let's not damage what we've done. So okay, so I'm gonna hit on, okay, click on this. So okay, from here, okay, so these are beautiful things you can do here. So whatever you're looking for and you don't know where it is, you can just hit on the what, tell me what you want. Okay, stuff like that. So like I was saying, the you can do the word art. Pick any word of your choice. You can just type hello and going to display with that same design that you saw there. So this is it. So many things that you can do in Microsoft. You can find any place, do a lot of things in Microsoft Word. So this is the basic information about Microsoft Word. You can even give your background color. Let's say you want to pick background color to this text, or maybe you were reading and you stopped reading here. So you want to, maybe next time when you come online, you're going to know where you stopped reading. So all you need to do is come to highlighting. Click on highlighting. Just use the color to highlight it, to know that this is where I stop, so that whenever I come next time, I'm going to continue from there. So I'm going to use this. You can see that, so that when next you come, you know where you can stop. You can also remove it. You can decide to remove just one of it. Just click on it. You're going to come here and click on no color. You can see that, so it enables you. This is beautiful. So there are a lot of things you can do in Microsoft Word. So I'm going to close this document now. Once I hit here is to minimize. Like I said in my previous video, when I talked about the Microsoft Word environment, click on minimize. It goes down to this place. Click on it. It's console. This is restore. So once you click on restore, it's going to restore. It's going to be smaller. You can go back and click on maximize. So this one, use it to close it. So once I close this work now, I'm going to ask you, do you want to save? Yes, I want to save. And that is the continuous saving. Now hit on save. Once I save it, it disappears. You can see that. Now look at where I kept it. Microsoft Word tutorial. I can hit on it. Maybe next time if I come up to view the document, I can hit on this Microsoft Word tutorial. Once I hit on it, it's going to open up again Office Word 2019. You can see that. So this is basically what we have been doing. So you I welcome you to this class. So thanks for watching, and see you some other time. Do have a nice day.